The mental health care system is failing us. Hundreds of thousands stuck on wait lists told the person before them is worse off, that their pain is nothing because you can get out of bed, you can go to work. When will our suffering be enough? Enough to even admit to ourselves that enough is enough. Enough is enough. When you are just a number in their system, a tick box that needs to be filled, you are dehumanized. No longer a living, breathing, suffering individual, but a cog in the machine. After years of going through the motions, being tossed from service to service, CBT, EMDR, DBT, inpatient, outpatient, fluoxetine, sertraline, citalopram, mirtazapine, olanzapine, aripiprazole, quetiapine, venlafaxine, lamotrigine, Coben Center, Goodmaze, Amy, Michaela, Alex, Alicia, Donna, and countless other ineffective and sometimes uncomfortable, traumatic experiences. Art did more in shifting my mental state more than any medication could. Freedom to express yourself in a non-therapeutic environment, building community and insight into yourself, being in touch with your creative brain, as opposed to going over and over your trauma with a new person every week. Art is freedom. Art is powerful and empowering. Consuming and making art is not just about what you create. It's about the process. It's about finding yourself. In your lowest moments, when no therapy or doctors can get through to you, you know yourself. You know yourself. You know yourself better than anyone ever can and will, and it's so easy to forget that. When I was inpatient during my 6-month involuntary admission, I thought there was no way out. I wasn't being listened to by the staff or the therapists, kept enclosed in my room, not even being allowed to go outside. I wrote a letter to my future self with the help of some artists who came onto the ward. In that letter, I accepted that things were never going to change. I was stuck. This was it. I then got the opportunity to turn my text into a film, which was shown at the Chisenhale Gallery in 2022, where I gave a response to that letter called To the Girl Who Wrote the Letter. And I told her all that I had accomplished since my discharge. And I wish she could hear me. This was incredibly healing. I don't recognize that girl anymore. While I know it was me, my life is vastly different to those dark months, and the ability to now share my story is the reason I am still living. I am standing here today for the girl that decided life wasn't for her. I am standing here today to show her that she didn't deserve any of that. Any of it. And I am standing here today to tell you that I am not and was never the problem. Never be scared to create and never stop creating. When everything feels like it's crashing down around you, remember that the most beautiful things come out of the darkest of times.
Things need to change drastically, and if you keep quiet about this, you are part of the problem. Amazing work. We have